Welcome back to the Black Hills and Eastern Railroad, everybody. Today is the first Saturday after Thanksgiving, and it is a cold and windy day here in southeast South Dakota. We've got highs actually in the single digits above 0 Fahrenheit, and we've got the fire burning over in the other room, keeping everybody warm. And I'm keeping myself warm with the memories of Trains of Christmas 2024, the weekend before Thanksgiving, and I wanted to run you through a couple of memories that I had, interviews, the sights and scenes around the train show from this year. Let's get started. Saturday morning, Milo and I are at the train show. We just opened up here, and we're going to take this around. Let's get started. So one of the first people we saw when we came in the door at the train show on Saturday morning was my friend Paul, and he had some choice words regarding some of the content here on this channel. Hey Paul, what did you just say to me?
Hey Eric, you need to put the pot holders down and start working on your layout.
The audio didn't turn out well on this segment with Wayne, my buddy, who's a show organizer. He wanted to talk about a project he and I did together a long time ago, these Big Stone power cars. These are coal cars resembling the MDC Roundhouse car. Apparently, from his memory, we painted, or I painted 24 or 25 of these, which he then lettered. And I'll go into these in a separate episode, but I just wanted to show you a picture of these and kind of share that fun memory. Again, he wants to run them out at the club, and I've been invited to go get pictures of those being run, so we'll bring you that at some time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm here with Allan, and he's going to tell you about what he's doing in N-Scale.
So my name's Allan Zimmerman. I'm starting Allan's N-Scale World. I specialize in weathering and fine details. I'm actually, not to get too busy, but I'm starting Allan's N-Scale scenes. They are scenes inside display boxes that are completely dust-free. They are great to sit on like an office desk or shelf. This is the second one I've done. They're going to be different sizes, everything from the size of a dollar bill up to bigger sizes. Like I said, I do a lot of custom weathering and the fine details. Really, the amount of detail that I can put into a small item is just so amazing and rewarding.
Very cool. You're doing great work here. This is crazy, you guys. This is too bad. This is N-Scale. right.
N-Scale is supposed to be harder to do this.
Right.
Kind of funny. You always gotta be funny about some things. There's a patch in the fence where keep people out.
Yeah, right.
And then, so I had this pile here, and then this pile here. But I was like, man, those are kind of identical. So I want some different stuff. So I got like my daughter's earring, and this is loose stuff. And there's screws, and there's all kinds of scrap, just random stuff.
Neat. I don't know about you, Milo, but I think if I had to travel to a train show, this would be the way to do it.
Yeah.
What's that little jingle that goes with that train, Milo?
I don't know.
I don't know. Conveniently forgot. You ready? Yeah. So I'm here with Scott, and I just thought of a question as we were talking here. So out of all the CB&Q locomotives, which steam locomotive do you think would be the most likely to ever be brought back to steam in real life? And then a follow-on question to that, ever available in HO scale?
Well, I mean, the Grand Canyon's got the Mikado, but that's a different one than the one that Broadway Limited made, because they made the USRA version. I'd love to see a Hudson, personally. There's one I've been eyeing for a long time at the Illinois Railway Museum, and they said it's in great shape to restore. The big problem is it's too heavy for their track, so it's not a current project. Unless somebody were to donate. So if I win the lottery, you'll know, because you'll see this big announcement from them about restoring a Hudson. That one would be great. Or, I mean, there's a bunch of Hudsons around. That's probably my favorite Q locomotive. A Northern would be great. Once again, heavy, giant locomotive, though. There's not a lot of, I don't think, Mikados that are stuffed and mounted right now, but I'd say the Hudson.
Okay.
And if somebody was going to make one, I think that would sell well.
Sure.
You know, seems to be the only ones that are available are in brass. They're super expensive. So
of the available locomotives in HO scale right today, well, what locomotive would you pick for an excursion locomotive?
Well, I've got a Northern. I've got a few of the Mikados. Another nice one is the BLI. They did make one, I guess. I take that back. It was actually true, but it was a Colorado and Southern. Okay. So sort of a Q locomotive,
that's a Q
but with
locomotive.
Q colors.
Yeah.
And it looks like the real thing.
Yeah,
so
neat.
And that was my favorite locomotive until last week when the driver rods went nuts and broke the valve gear. So that's going in for repair. But those sold like hotcakes. You can't find them anywhere online. I've been looking for another one, and you can't find them anywhere. So that would be a good one because that could run almost anywhere. I think, you know. I think there's one or two of those in Colorado that are sitting somewhere. So
might be an idea for me at some point in the very distant future.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Milo just pointed out our first wet noodle weasel of the day. And here's the first Foobie of the day. I'm no authority on walking tacos, but this might be the heaviest walking taco I've ever picked up.
So this is the actual size of a big boy wheel, and then you have the big boy right there in the HO scale.
That's the Revell model, perhaps? Neat. So we're looking at the modules of the Dakota Southeastern group. This is an HO scale module set. I don't know if they're at completely full strength here or not, but wonderful, wonderful layout. Then I had one more interview here where the audio didn't turn out very well. We're talking to my buddy Rich, and he is the modeler that put together the zoo display at the Sioux Valley Model Engineer Society, where recently pandas went on display of all other things. You want to check that out if you're ever in the area. So Beth, we have our wine bar here, and Rich H., who is with the club here, pointed out that one thing nobody ever catches is the wine tasting going on down below. And there's CNW going by. So Rich also pointed out this building to me, and he noted that he purposefully misspelled the name because so townies would get what's going on here. And that, what's the name of the other business? Purple Cow was already taken. So we got Jim operating an N scale here, keeping the kids' engineer skills up, and we got Phil operating an HO scale, also keeping the kids' engineer skills up. I think both of these kids get their engineer cards today. Great job, you guys. Milo pointed out a crime against Lego here. I've yet to hear what exactly that crime is. Hey Milo, what's the crime against Lego here?
There's fake Lego mixed in with real Lego.
Fake Lego?
Yeah, right there.
Oh! The shame. So I just now learned that there's such a thing as a self-propelled silage chopper in Lego. I knew about the tractor, the four-wheel drive tractor and the wagon here, but I did not know about the chopper. That's pretty cool. So we're on DSED's T-Track modules here now, and Milo pointed out these ads for Coke. And it gives me an idea that I probably ought to be doing some wall drug signs on my layout when we get that far. And Milo says here another case in point where we need more daily drivers. This case in N scale. Very nice job, Rich.
Okay, folks, time for the door prize drawing. Put it on the ticket.
Drink more beer. How about this car wash crew, you guys? So here is Knight Industries' sister company, Kit Transfer, and I guess you probably have to have grown up in the 80s to get that joke. So who here remembers this famous Decepticon combiner? I think we got the local flavor here. We got Milwaukee Road coming over this bridge last year, and we've got CNW this year. So I know this shot doesn't do it justice, but I was just explaining to Milo how these come apart. These are 4-foot modules, and there's a straight section of track here that's not pinned down to anything or the other. And then they've got automotive connectors in between these modules, and the legs are all identical, so you can put 4 legs underneath any module you want and they'll work. And the automotive connectors, basically you can connect any module to any module here on this layout. The primary limitation is the inside corners, so I think they only have a handful of inside corners, but we've got a lot of outside corners, and that works just fine here. Anyway, looks like we're going to be part of a little traffic jam here pretty quick. So I got my buddy John putting the sales job in here. His photography skills are unbelievable. Hey Randy, is bankruptcy blue an offensive term to Rock Island guys as much as I think it is?
The quality guys it is.
All right. So Jim tells me that this is only the second time this layout has ever been on display. This is put together by a guy named Byron out of Watertown, Minnesota. And you see the M&StL engine representing. M&StL came to Watertown, South Dakota back in the day and was then taken over by CNW. And a neat little modular layout. And for my buddy Allan, whom I used to operate with a lot, you'll be happy to see this. There's no pit for anybody to sit in here, so that's definitely the positive part of this layout. There's some neat scenery that the gentleman has done here.
So do you get more than your hands in your pocket than you did have?
Out here representing the CB&Q.
And what someday will be a CB&Q locomotive.
What someday will be a CB&Q locomotive. All those stock cars on the head end are the right color at least. And then you got your proper drover's caboose here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a big find.
What is that, Scott?
It's what is it? Overland brass.
Okay. So stick with me for continuing coverage of the train show. I've got the haul video coming up for you, as I do have day 2 coming up for you right here on the Black Hills and Eastern Railroad. If you like the content here, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.